Do we need to use the Amazon forest? We should not involve the Amazon forest at all for this amount of production, but the unproductive soils our unsustainable agriculture churns out every year, and we humans also wrongly turn a blind eye to. Together with a similar group of Amazon Amerins, we took part in a decennia-long research where we have proven that without machines, tilling, and fertilizer, we humans have the capability to increase the production of the forest and vegetation, which also are among the subjects of the NASA research, with 150%, that is almost threefold, this not by fertilization, but by regeneration and natural stimulation of the same trees and forest instead. The next video is the proof of the horn of abundance that we 8 billion humans turn a blind eye to, and throw away every day. Am I some robot that churns out this text? No. I am one of the last survivors of the researchers that did this research for decenia. I just cannot produce the same clear and neutral audio that certain robots produce, because English is not my native language. So that is why a robot voice is used for certain videos. Some videos are produced with my or our natural voices. Our contacts can be found in the description of the videos. This research, mostly executed by members of the Amazon Amerind group, that once had the best health in the world, and was very thrilled and proud about, is thrown away for the same amount of decenia, and will go extinct together soon, together with its last researchers. We 8 billion humans will not be able to sustain the challenges we create upon us every day, for much years. If only the disease X, W.H.O warns about, with when and not if it will happen, will cause an unprecedented and irreversible form of collapse of humanity, amongst others, because our economies never were so complex and vulnerable as they are right now. W.H.O does not warn of disease X simply because there is a high probability for it to occur. W.H.O in fact warns about disease X because it has been knocking on humans and thus also WHO's doors all over the world at least since 2010. A collapse in health and life expectancy has been predicted at least since 2015 by independent researchers, and these predictions were based on facts that include the increase of degenerative diseases. The predicted collapse, breakthroughs of endemic Zoonoses, as well as the also predicted disease X, are rather about vulnerabilities, and not really about a certain disease or diseases, otherwise WHO would inform its or their scientific names. We claim it is about the whole of the challenges we are talking about, because obviously they include and are deeply associated with all kinds of health challenges. This is clear, because the crisis group that WHO tried to form since 2010 is multidisciplinar. It involves, or is supposed to fully involve non-health-oriented parties, like also agriculture and industries. You can decide for yourself if you think that this crisis group did work out well, or not. This, while it is well known that the forest, and horn of abundance, we talk about all the time, would also solve what WHO is rather desperately looking for, this at least since 2010. This is not a critic, just a recognition that solving the challenges is extremely complex, possibly too complex for our actual complex and therefore too unresponsive global society, unless we go for the solution that has human thriving as its very motor, but that fully depends on agroforests, grown by preference on already degenerated soils, that present certain characteristics of the Amazon forest, like above all the carbon-enriched soils, as they were generated by Amazon Amerinds thousands of years ago, rewarding them with the best health of the world, something that is continuously slipping through our fingers like fine sand.